So Catholic Charities of Gallup consists of 5 agencies in the Diocese of Gallup, 3 in New Mexico, 2 in Arizona. We are the charity hand of the Diocese of Gallup. So we provide the services that the diocese needs. For people who are struggling and just need a helping hand. And we've been in the diocese over 50 years. We do emergency services, and that helps with past due rent, past due utilities. We help with diapers, wipes, car seats, clothing, hygiene, variety of services. And then we have our drop-in breakfast program, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday mornings, where we feed a meal, hot coffee, and that's to anybody. It is more centered on the unsheltered, but anybody is welcome if you're hungry and you want to come eat. And then we have our thrift store, which is all focused on bringing in the donations, and some go to Sal to make money to fund our services, and the others go to the drop-in breakfast for people to get free clothing. We come from the poorest diocese, and many of our people in the diocese are struggling as it is, and we have to look for outside sources to get funding. We always are, looking for grants to apply for, or, we can't rely on governmental programs anymore because all those have been cut off or the funding has decreased. But now there's more need than ever, and I think this year has been the biggest need ever, even with COVID. I mean, we've seen a big increase in need in COVID, but there was money coming in. Now it's like huge increase of people needing services, but no money coming in.
We start at 6:30 in the morning. We usually serve about 200 to 300 people, usually about 100 people in the first half hour. And then give or take now in the cold weather, it varies from 6:30 to 10 o'clock. Now we're getting more families. We're a lot of new faces, a lot of young people, teenagers. We run out of food. I cook so much food a day, and it's never enough.
So I am the Director of Emergency Services. Our emergency services assist low-income families that live in McKinley County. We do all kinds of different emergency services. We assist with past due rent, past due utilities. If clients are not on food stamps, we assist with a food voucher to a local grocery store. A lot of times clients that are on food stamps are still needing the food assistance. We're just not eligible to, or they're not eligible to get the food voucher. So what we end up doing is preparing them a food box, or we refer them to our local pantry. So those are like 3 of the main services. We also assist with diapers, wipes, formula, car seats, baby clothes. Like there's not many resources in Gallup. And employment, there's a lot of families that are unemployed. Housing, there's a lot of, Gallup is very limited on the housing here. So there's a lot of homelessness. There's just a lot of struggling families. We come across a lot of families that are homeless, living in their vehicles. They're needing shelter, which Gallup is very limited on shelter, but they have babies, and we feel so bad for them. Like we do what we can. A lot of times, we don't have the funding, but we'll get them a night just to get them out of the cold. It's heartbreaking because, no child should be sleeping in their vehicle. Every child deserves to be in a home and warm and have food and, feel safe. And I know their parents are stressed, and so their children can feel that, and I feel so bad for the kids. It's very heartbreaking. I think volunteering is always a good help. We could always use volunteers. We feed the homeless in the morning and provide them with clothing, hygiene. So that alone, because we're staff of like 5 of us, so volunteering, donating of clothing, shoes, blankets. Even when we get donations of hygiene, the winter items, formula, baby items, and monetary donations. That's a great help because it helps toward all the emergency programs that we provide assistance for. I feel very blessed to be working here. It's definitely humbled me knowing like this. I mean, there's so many people out there that have it harder than others, and I just know that when I leave work, it's a good feeling knowing that I did what I could to help.
We serve everybody. We do have certain requirements. You have to, like for Gallup, you have to live in McKinley County for our services. In San Juan, you have to be a resident of San Juan County, things like that. But it's open to Catholics, non-Catholics. We do not discriminate. We welcome everybody.